Ms. Thambiah. Now, what are your thoughts on the advertising industry here in Sri Lanka?
What I feel is, while the advertising industry has grown and there is a lot of talent out there, we need to be concerned about our credibility in the eyes of the client as well as the consumer. The reason I say this is because there is a feeling out there amongst many that our emphasis is more on money making, and we have to change this. To do that, I think we have to invest enough time and resources in understanding what our clients' needs are. In this way, we build a confidence between the client and the agency, and it helps to pave the way to enter into a partnership as against a one-off creative solution. I remember some time ago, many years ago, when we were launching Zesta Tea, we realized that the product wasn't readily available on the shelves. So we informed the client we asked them to hold off the campaign till they had got their distribution well in place. We did lose a lot of billings as a result of that, but in the long run we had won the confidence and the trust of our client, which was more important to us. See, advertising is a profitable industry, but we work very hard for our money, and we offer specialized skills in to value add to the product that the client is selling. And the client should realize that we are as passionate about their product as they are, and because it gives us immense satisfaction when we know that the product is doing well. The second is a consumer. The reason I say this is because when the consumer starts doubting our claims that we make in our advertising, that points to a lack of self-regulation. We have to work hard at re-establishing our credibility with the consumer. And to do this, we have to be honest in our advertising and responsible in our claims.
Tell us a little bit about Masters Advertising.
Masters is a faith walk. My father started this company in 1963, that is 50 years ago, with just a staff of 4. We have had good times and bad times, but through it all, we have stood strong. We are much smaller now than what we were, but I take a long-term view on this. To me, our credibility is as important as our creativity. Our clients are with us for the long term, and we for them.
Now, how would you compare our creativity against the region or the rest of the world?
I would say our creativity is as good as the rest of them. As it was recently demonstrated by Leo Burnett at Spikes Asia and at the Cannes Lions International Festival, and as JWT and Triad have also shown at regional competitions. But having said that, I agree that we have a lot to learn from the international advertising agencies, and that is why we keep abreast of the new trends in advertising.
Ms. Thambiah, what do you hope to see in the industry in the next 10 years or so?
Advertising has to evolve with the media. Twitter and Instagram are 2 examples of how the social media is redefining the way they communicate. I don't pretend to know about the subject fully, but I am blessed with a young team who speak the language better than I do. However, certain things remain constant, and that is the relationships we nurture with our clients and the consumer. We can't lose sight of that.
What are your plans for the future in terms of Masters Advertising?
I always tell my team that we need to understand the wants of the client and to be able to grow with them. Today, Masters is not just advertising. We are into event marketing and promotions as well. We also represent the international media like The Economist and the Financial Times in anticipation of the global markets that we have to increasingly address. We are also thinking hard about starting an advertising school because we feel that we believe that we have enough learning to share with the younger generation. Finally though, like I said before, it is a faith walk, and my God dictates the direction that our business should take.
A hotel sector expert recently claimed that the lack of trained staff is the single largest threat faced by the hospitality industry. Now, how can this issue be tackled in your opinion?
See, Sri Lanka, we are naturally a hospitable nation. And I think that would be an added advantage to us in the hotel sector. But we cannot substitute proper hotel training for that. So I would say that we should benchmark ourselves with the best in the world and strive to achieve the same standards. It should come easily to us, but it is an ongoing process. And for that, I feel that we should have proper hotel schools in place, which I think we are lacking. And if that is put in place, I think everything else will also fall into place. See, Sri Lanka, we are naturally a hospitable nation. And I think that would be an added advantage to us in the hotel sector. But we cannot substitute proper hotel training for that. So I would say that we should benchmark ourselves with the best in the world and strive to achieve the same standards. It should come easily to us, but it is an ongoing process. And for that, I feel that we should have proper hotel schools in place, which I think we are lacking. And if that is put in place, I think everything else will also fall into place.